Number 5. A young girl is playing in her bedroom when she hears her mother call to her from the kitchen, so she runs downstairs. As she's running through the hallway, the door to the cupboard under the stair opens. A hand reaches out and pulls her in. It's her mother. The woman whispers to her child, "Don't go into the kitchen. I heard it too." Number 4. I was watching the newscast of a murderer on the loose. They knew who it was, just couldn't catch him. They even had his description. I look out my glass door and see a man in my backyard standing in the snow. It matches his description. I look down just for a moment to get my phone and look up to see he's closer now, and he's smiling. I finally notice that there's no footprints in the snow. It's his reflection. Number 3. Every family in every town on every continent has one. It's a cabinet. Not particularly odd, not out of place. The paint was peeling on the corners and the knob was a bit loose. The inside smelled like dust, and the paint wasn't the same on the kitchen walls. You hid in there once during a game of hide and seek. No one told you it doesn't open back into your reality. Don't worry, you can't tell the difference, but everybody misses you. Number 2. I was paying some bills and just about heading up to bed for the night. Suddenly, the baby monitor squealed to life. I jumped up and started heading for the baby's room when I heard my wife start singing "Hush Little Baby" over the monitor. I sat back down and looked up to see my wife asleep on the couch behind me. Number 1. When I was a girl living in Texas, I had a recurring dream. In this dream, I was walking down the street of my hometown, and a man would walk toward me. Sometimes he was older, and sometimes he was younger. He didn't always have the same face, but I always knew it was the same man. He would get closer and closer, and I would know that something bad was going to happen, but I would wake up each time before he reached me. I would be terrified. One night, in my dream, we finally got face to face, and I spoke to him. I said, "What is your name?" He replied, "My name is Sammy," and then I woke up. And I was so afraid that I couldn't go back to sleep, so I went to my sister's room and said, "Can I get in bed with you? I just had a really bad dream." My sister said, "Was it Sammy?" I said, "What did you say? How did you know Sammy?" And my sister said, "I don't, but you just brought him in the room with you." I turned on the lights and I saw that my sister was asleep.